Hello, everybody. Welcome out once again to a different edition of Wayne's World. Tonight is going to be a little bit something different. I've also got to redo my opening, so I didn't show that. Um, but tonight we're not going to be talking about wrestling for a change. Got plenty of stuff to talk about. However, I wanted to get away from the wrestling for a week or so and do something a little different. I blame my daughter for this, my oldest daughter, um, and that's Casey's fault. Um, she done something that sort of sparked something in me to make a video for my wife um, and my family and friends. Anybody that knows my wife. So many times we wait to do a video or pay tribute to somebody that has passed. That person never gets to see it. So um, I'm probably going to cry on this. uh, but anyway, um, I've got a little video package I put together as well. It's got music and the words pretty much will of the song fit. If YouTube does not decide to block it, which I did put my disclaimer in the front of the video, so maybe they won't block it and they'll allow it. Maybe somebody on YouTube can watch it as well. I am on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Did notice after I added Twitch that I had some frames drop, but it wasn't bad. So you get statistics and stuff whenever you do a podcast. It tells you how many people watched, how many chats we had, how many. Hey Al, it was good to see you too, buddy. It tells you how many chats you had and all. Hey PJ, good to see you. And I just wanted to put something together for my wife. Last Thursday, no, I'm sorry, last Friday. Randy Hills did the Randy Hills show, and I was a guest on it. Really enjoyed doing it, and somewhere a little bit before 8 o'clock, um, my wife fell. She the radiation stuff that she had taken has made her sick, and she was in the bathroom gagging, and something popped in her back, um, and she went down on the floor. Needless to say, my daughter took her to the emergency room. They did a CAT scan, and she had a L5 compression fracture. I think is what it's called. Basically, it's a crack in the L5 um, in her spine. So she sort of broke her back getting sick. If somebody told me you could have done that, I would have told them that's full of crap. But anyway, it happened. Um, I've got some pictures and things that I wanted to show before we get into the video and other things too. Hope everybody out there has had a good week so far. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I've got to work this weekend, unfortunately. Of course, we was off Monday for Juneteenth or whatever it's called, and I came to work Tuesday morning, and this is what I saw. It happened sometime, I think, Monday evening about 6:52. We do know it was a Dodge 1500 truck, and there was two occupants, and they were both worked on the scene and taken to the hospital. But this is what I came up to at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just going to show this picture. That is for those of you that have not ever been on Elvis Presley and can't gotten off the interstate at Parkway. You go up Elvis Presley like you're going to Graceland, and this is our wall, or was, I should say, our wall. And then I've got another picture, and this is like as soon as you first come in, right there where the red car is Elvis Presley. Um, and right there you see two poles on the upper left hand corner. That is our sign. It says Calvary Cemetery, and it has our address. That was the scene that I came to. There was power lines right there. If you look on the ground right behind all the rubble, you'll see the power lines. and the pole that was on the other side, which I did not do that picture. Um, it was the wires were drooped down. I couldn't even get up under them with my truck. The great big telephone pole was snapped off ground level, um, and that's on the other side of the driveway, about probably 35, 40 feet. And then he snapped that off, like I said, ground level, and came through our wall, which was a stone wall at one time. And then he ended up way back here in the back. If you look sort of in the middle where the two pink or red flowers are, that's how far in he went. That's halfway into our section. There were bricks and pieces of stone and stuff that the wall, where the wall was way back off in three quarters of the section. You're talking about a good 200 feet from where our wall was, 150 feet anyway. Um, it was unbelievable. And here's another picture. Oh, wait a minute. Did it wrong. Got to take, which picture is this? That's that picture, and that's this one. Okay, got to take that one off and then bring this one up and go back to this. This here is part of his car parts. Right in behind that flower, you'll see a bench back over here in the upper right hand corner. That was all mangled and destroyed. Right here in the middle, that hump looking piece is part of the top of the wall. Um, and there was car parts and stuff all over the place. The one thing I did find unusual, um, there wasn't any glass. There was no glass in the section. There was no glass on the driveway, and there was no glass where the telephone pole and all that was. I found pieces of a fan pulley. Found bumper piece of a bumper. I found the Dodge emblem, and we know it was a Dodge 1500 truck. I don't even know what color, but I'm hoping that both occupants are okay. I know they're at the hospital. They were both under an illegal drug, believe it or not. But from where the telephone pole was to where his vehicle was a good 150 feet. He took out the telephone pole and our wall and still went another 75, 80 feet probably into our cemetery. So that person had to be moving pretty good. That was something that it was just unbelievable. I'm going to take all these pictures off and just get me back on the screen. Okay. Now, that was what I've been working on, along with having to have hey, Laza, all the way over in Australia. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for sharing. Anybody out there that shared the post and stuff, I do appreciate it. Thank you. We are going to get right on into it. But anyway, that's what I've been working on, getting all that cleaned up. And we have got a company or some guys or whatever that put in a bid to fix it. Meanwhile, we're going to get a temporary fence wall thing, whatever you want to call it. And I've got to be in charge of that. My boss is going to be off work tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to get delivered. He's also talking about taking off next week. So I don't know. I get to be the boss. So if you die, come see me. That's just a joke, guys. Also tonight, I want to do something else. This is going to be a lot of fun. Now, what I wanted to do originally, I wanted to go get some Bubba teeth. If some of y'all out there know what I'm talking about, it's like hillbilly teeth things that you put in. And I was going to get a baseball cap and put it on sideways. I'm going to sing, believe it or not. Hey, this is Wayne's World, guys. I want to do something different. I also want to talk about my wife and show a few pictures of her when she had her back surgery. And then I've got a whole montage video of pictures and stuff where she had surgery and went down to the cancer and went to the gala that they had at West Cancer, and just the video is pretty self-explanatory. One of the people in it is Dr. Verrier, which is Vicky's oncologist. Another surgeon that she has a picture with. And there's a story behind that. But anyway, that's the one that took her kidney out. And anyway, the words to the video or picture video montage, whatever you want to call it, It's sort of self-explanatory. It's real sensitive. One of the pictures I'm going to show here in just a few minutes from her back surgery. If you are squeamish, I will tell you before I'll bring it up, and then I'll tell you again after I take it off. It's not really that bad of a picture. It just shows the staples and stuff in her back, where she had the back surgery and had tried to have cancer removed. Anyway, she is doing better. She has to wear a brace. She sit up a little bit today with the brace on, and she done real well. The first picture I'm going to show is a prayer that some of the family and stuff came over. I don't have a lot of pictures. Yes, PJ, she is, and she will recover. However, after her surgery, before she fell and broke her back or cracked it or whatever, she was doing really well. And then that happened this past Friday, and it sort of set her back quite a bit. But anyway, we had a prayer meeting with the family, some of the family members and stuff. This is just one of the pictures. Um, that's my grandbaby that Vicky is holding, and that is Zachariah. Actually, her name is Zariah, but I call her Zachariah. And then that's her mom back over behind Vicky. The man over here to the right, I can't remember his name, and there's another lady there, and then my mother-in-law, and then Dee was there, which is her sister, Vicky's sister. But we all sort of got together and held hands and said a major prayer before Vicky's back surgery. Thank you, Laws. I do appreciate it. Anybody out there that has anybody that deals with cancer or has dealt with it and maybe possibly passed away, I feel for you. Um, Again, like I said, this is cancer. Don't give a shit. I hate to cuss like that, but cancer does not discriminate. It does not care. And unfortunately, it is one of the cancers that Vicky has. I don't care about my Instagram. Go away. Um, and it is not curable. It's treatable, but it is not curable. We also have another friend of the family who has breast cancer. Have not spoken to her. I have been following her posts and stuff, and this has been going on for a year and a half, 2 years. She would make posts and stuff talking about maybe getting a breast exam, finding lumps, and so forth. She is going through chemotherapy, has lost all of her hair, but I think she will recover, the best I can tell. So also, Randy had talked about people having problems and stuff, and beat colon cancer twice. It's a tough thing. Yes, it is, Al. Colon cancer is tough. Matter of fact, when I had my colon surgery, they took a foot of my colon out. The polyp that was extremely large, obviously, because they couldn't do it through the colonoscopy. Excuse me. It was not cancer, so I was thankful for that. And my surgery wasn't. I thought I was going to be dying. I swear I did. But it wasn't really wasn't as bad as I was expecting. And they done it with a robot. That just really blew my mind. It looked like a damn octopus, with all the arms and stuff. And Laza says, my dad, hang on, let me put this up on the screen. My dad died of lung cancer from smoking. It was the chemo that killed him, not the cancer. That is a possibility because it does make you pretty darn sick. Al, I'm gonna put yours up too. It said your mom beat colon cancer twice. It's a tough thing. Yes, it is. A little bit of history. My father had throat cancer. My mom had lung cancer. My grandfather had cancer. Um, so cancer sort of runs in my family. However, I've been doing real good. I got COPD. Ooh, um, mind survival. Um, anyway, I am going to show a picture when she was in the hospital, and this is it right here. Casey is trying to brush her hair and stuff, and this is after her surgery. Then I got another picture of her brushing her hair, which is a little wider shot. You can see my foot right there in the corner. So you know who took the picture. And then I have one more right here. Let me turn these other ones off so they don't pop up again. And then that was her in the hospital. So that was that. And then now I'm going to show the picture of her back. This is after she got home, I think, or it may have been still in the hospital. I think it was still in the hospital. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Um, if you're squeamish, look away. If you're not, it's just staples and scar and a little pad. But I'm going to show that picture right now. I don't remember exactly how many staples she had in her back. If you look right there on each side of the incision, it's a pretty good sized incision. The little pad, the pad and tape that they've got on her was where one of the drain lines were. On each side of the incision, you'll see the raw spots. She was allergic to the glue and the tape. Um, I cannot believe the look. But anyway, that is the scar where she had the surgery. I don't want to say it was like 28 staples, something like that. I know it was a bunch. But anyway, I hope everybody out there is having a good day and a good night and a good week. And I hope everybody out there has a good weekend because I have to work Saturday. Also, let me put this up, Laza. Also, my auntie died of breast cancer, I believe, and my uncle also had cancer, but died of a heart attack while walking on the beach. Damn, don't that suck? Depends on how you look at it, but I think it was a nicer way to die than cancer. I have to agree with you. If I was to die, I hope to die quick. Um, my dad told me something one time before he died. A few days before he died, matter of fact. He said, it's not the sickness. No, he said, dying is painless. It's the sickness that causes the pain. He said, dying is peaceful. And I never looked at it that way. But he's right. Your body gets sick, and the pain is what hurts. It's not the dying part. A lot of people look at it weird and they look at it different. Everybody looks at death different. Um, I, I don't want to die either, but unfortunately, it does happen. That's part of life. Everything in this world dies. And anyway, getting back to what I was saying earlier about Randy Hales, uh, everybody has problems. Everybody deals with them in a different way. Um, and I want to say it was 988, I think was the number. The suicide line for somebody to talk to. Everybody has issues. Everybody deals with things differently. Um, if you have issues or you think your world is falling apart, find somebody to talk to. Don't you know? Don't do something stupid. Um, get a counselor. Seek a friend, a parent, a brother, anybody, somebody to talk to get it off your chest, and maybe something they say can change your mind a little bit. I always try to treat everybody the same as I'd like to be treated, because you don't never know what the other person's going through. Unfortunately, today everything is pretty much chaos. Everybody's in a hurry. Good food for thought, Greg. Let me see what this is. Good thought reading what your dad said. Yes, it is. I agree. Little things like that stick in your head. Sayings didn't become sayings for no reason. There's always a reason behind all of it. But like I said, if you do get the chance, be sure you take care of it. If you're having bad problems, find somebody to talk to. Um, I do this little podcast thing one to help me deal with what I'm dealing with. Um, you have to stop and look at what the person that has the illness or the sickness, no matter if it's Alzheimer's or dementia or cancer or whatever it may be. Um, like I said, everybody looks at things differently. And has it been easy? No, it's not. It's not. It's not easy. You have to think what they're going through. Don't be so selfish on yourself. There are stages when you get sick. Um, Vicky's is stage 4 and it's metastatic. Like I said, there is no cure. The only thing they can do really is just sort of treat it and hope that it don't pop up somewhere else. But it will, I'm sure. And I'm going to show the video here in just a few minutes. Um, if there's anybody got any questions about anything, how has y'all's week been? And um, what do you plan on doing this weekend? I have to work. It's supposed to rain Sunday, so that sort of messes my whole weekend up. Um, but like I said, everybody deals with things differently, and I have to look at it from her side. Like I said, there are stages that you go through. Denial is one. Being angry is another. Um, Being angry and blaming. Um, Saying things that are mean, things that the person that is sick does not mean, and I know they don't. Um, but the pain and everything, they're irritable, and I mean, there's so much that the person that's trying to care for them has to deal with. Is that easy? No, it's not. Matter of fact, Vicky will be retiring from the DA's office, not because she wants to, but pretty much because of her health and things that she has to go through, and immunotherapy and the other stuff too. She will be retiring, and which means I get to be the money maker. um, it's going to get tight with money. Let's see what else he said. See what Lazo said. Put that up on the screen. Greg Wayne, another good food for thought. You don't know what others are going through, etc. Put yourself in their shoes, etc. I agree. I do not. I do that, but draw the line looking at pros and cons with showing grace or not. I agree with you there, Laza. You, like I said, everybody deals with things differently. Um, some people can. Well, it's like years ago. You'd see. Well, you still see it today. You'd see a guy standing on the corner holding up a sign, "We'll work for food" or whatever, trying to hustle you and feel sorry for you. And normally they got like a dog with them, or a woman, and they're not really majorly dirty. Um, they got on fairly decent, nice looking shoes. Their pants may be a little dirty and shirt may be a little dirty. But I went across and got off at Getwell one day, right there where Sam's is. And I went over and parked in the Sam's parking lot, and I was watching the guy. After about 20, 30 minutes, the guy walked across the street to a little gas station, got in a Cadillac, um, and went down the street that we used to live on Elliston, or not Elliston, but that's the street that he turned on. It's right before the street where we live. And he pulled up to a house. There was 3 or 4 other guys there, and I don't know how much this guy had made, but I had heard stories and stuff that they was making more money than me working a 40-hour job. Um, I'm talking about like $200 or $300 a day. There's 4 or 5 of them. They was all staying in the house. Or the car was fairly nice. It wasn't no beat up clunker or nothing. Um, so from that standpoint, I quit feeling sorry for people like that, to say they're homeless and begging for money and all that kind of stuff. Years ago, if I'd have seen a guy or a girl, especially a woman, I would have stopped. If they were hitchhiking, I would have stopped and picked them up. In today's time, you couldn't pay me to pull over and try to help somebody. Now, if it is a woman or something that has a car that's broke down and nobody's stopping, um, I would, if I have time and I'm not in a rush trying to do something or trying to get to work or whatever, I may stop and check and make sure she's got a cell phone. Somebody's coming to help her, or let her use my cell phone if she needs it or whatever. Um, I try to look out for people sometimes. It just depends on how I feel about the situation that I see. Because a lot there is, like Laza said, there's a lot of con artists out there, and they will ream you for everything there is. Matter of fact, I stopped the other day. We was going down the road, and this guy was hitchhiking. I stopped and picked him up, and he got in my truck. He says, "Man," he said, "I cannot believe it. You stopped and picked me up." He said, "How do you know I'm not a serial killer?" I was like, "Do what?" He's like, "How do you know I'm not a serial killer?" I said, "Well, the odds of two serial killers being in the same vehicle at the same time is almost astronomical." Needless to say, I stopped and the guy jumped out. That's just a joke. Ha ha ha. I'm trying to make fun of all this, guys. But anyway, we're going to get right on into the. Anybody else got more comments that they would like to make? I've got 6 people watching. I love it. And they're all on Wayne's World. Fantastic. Thank you very much, guys. Have nobody on my homepage. That's great. I love it. Everybody listened and liked my page, and that's where they're joining me. I love it. Okay, we are going to get right on into the video, and then I am going to sing. But anyway, this is the video I put together for Vicky, and I'm going to turn my mic off. And I hope you enjoy it, guys. Like I said, it does have a disclaimer, and thank you very much, Liza. And it does have a, let's see, I'm going to put this up before we do this. Al Tuttle says, too dangerous nowadays. There's a new thing going around where people are setting up cones in the highway and hoping people stop and get out so they can attack them. That is true. Also, I have seen, Al, where people will put money or something on your windshield, or they'll take and coat your handle on your door with something that it soaks into your skin. But anyway, if you see something on your window and you actually get in your car, do not get back out, because that's where they are going to try to get you. Now it's a difference between little flowers and stuff, but this here was like a $20 bill or something, and it's planted. So be real careful out there. Make sure you pay attention to your surroundings, because like Al said, it is too dangerous. I agree 100%. All right, anybody else got any other comments? Because I'm fixing to show this video, and we'll get into that and watch that, and then I'm going to sing. Try to anyway. Just doing something different, guys. All right. I guess there is nobody else that wants to comment. So I'm just going to go straight into this video. Once again, Vicky has cancer, stage 4, metastatic. She fell last Friday and broke her back, so to speak. It's cracked on the L5. And my daughter made a little quick video for her and done a really, really good job. I was impressed, and it sort of sparked a flame with me, and I wanted to make one for her. Just because she's still here, and I want her to be able to appreciate God, appreciate and show my love for my wife. So this is the video, guys.
I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, God, I need a favor. I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words. Swear I spend more Sundays drunk off my ass than I have in church. Hardcover King James, only been saving dust on the nightstand, and I don't know what to say by the time I fold my hands. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, but God, I need a favor. Amen. Amen. Yeah, I owe you more than one, and beggars can't be choosers. But I'll pay for all I done, just please don't let me lose her. I only talk to God when I need a throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary, hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So tell me who the hell am I to expect the Savior when I only talk to God if I need a favor? God, I need a favor.
Oh, anyway, guys, that was the video. Tell me what y'all thought about that. I'm gonna sit here and load up the. Thank you, Al. I am gonna load up the video for me to sing if I can find it. Um, anyway, y'all let me give me your thoughts. And let me know what y'all thought of that. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's in downloads. I don't know where it's at. So I have to pull that up and come down. Great video, Greg. Thank you, Laza and Al and PJ. I see the thumbs up. Thank you. Um, this one was real funny. Like I said, I was gonna get the Bubba teeth, the hillbilly teeth, and I was gonna put a. There it is, right there. That's the one I want. Let's see where'd it go. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's gonna be hard for me to see that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, thank you. Made me cry. I love you. Oh. Mm. Mm. I love you too, baby. Mm. I was trying really hard not to cry. Yeah, I know. Stop. It's hard to do. Anyway, I worked real hard on that video. What? Who's in here?
I was sent.
I love you too.
Okay, that's all.
You cried too?
Yep.
Yep. I see it.
Mom's handwriting.
All right.
Okay. That's all.
All right. Anyway, that was my daughter, guys. She saw the video too. Unfortunately, I'm upstairs, so Vicky can't make it up the steps. Probably a good thing too. But anyway, hi Melissa, good to see you. I'm gonna put yours up here too. It says, "Good job. You made me cry. I love her very much. She has always been the best friend in the world to me. I am so blessed to have her in my life. You and me both." And Al says, "I saw Dak Prescott earlier today talking about his mom. Unfortunately, as the song says, a lot of times people only seek God when trouble comes. We should seek him daily. Nothing wrong with crying, Greg." Thank you. Yes, I do. I seek God on a daily basis. Not just because my wife has cancer, but I pray for other things too. My glasses are all screwed up. Unfortunately, same thing like with the submarine, submersible, whatever you want to call it, going down the Titanic and all that. It imploded, and everybody's gone pretty much. Vicky says something else on here. Hey, I've got a whole bunch of people. Anyway, yeah, that was Dak Prescott. She got to meet him and go to some of his camps. And she volunteered and helped out with the camp thing that he does every year. That hug was from me. Thank you. that's why Casey came up here and gave me a hug. Okay, got you. Hey, Brooks, good to see you, buddy. Um, and Vicky says, "Love you, Lissa," which is the comment that I put up for just a few minutes ago. I'm gonna put that up on the screen just in case you ain't got your sound up. That way you can read it. And Vicky says, "Amen." I do too. Let's see. Brooks says hello to me. I've already said hello to him, so I do appreciate it. If you have not seen the video that I did, Brooks, you can go back and watch it. It's probably, I don't know, 25 minutes in, something like that. Let me hide that. Crying is the only way to relieve the pain in your heart. When you feel you want to, don't hold it. I agree with you very much, PJ. I will be right. See, Melissa says, "Love you, Vu." That's one of her friends. And Laza says, "Greg Wayne, really inspiring stream." I do appreciate that. And this is going to be something that I definitely know. And Laza probably knows him and a couple other people, PJ and Brooks. It says Al Tuttle says each day is a gift. I know our buddy Rod Robinson has had a rough day. Yes, he has. I believe it was his brother or cousin or something like that. I saw his post and I sent him prayers, and I told him sorry to hear the bad news. And Rod's had a rough time. He's been in the wheelchair most of his life. I think his dad was in a wheelchair. But Rod's a real good guy. He has a really good heart. And as Rod would say, for those of you that follow his post and are friends on his Facebook and stuff, fuck damn. Excuse the language, but that's what he says. And I get a kick out of every time I see him, or every time I watch him on Randy's show. And I was going to have him on my show one day, but I hadn't done it yet. I'm also going to have another guy that I know that I've been known for several years on, and I haven't done that yet either. Yes, Brooks, you're more than welcome to. If you, for some reason, can't, I may show the video one more time before I get off, and it'll be probably another 5 or 10 minutes or so. I'm going to do this little video first. And like I said, this was going to be really funny. However, I didn't get a chance to stop by Walmart and get my Bubba teeth, and I didn't get my hat and all that stuff. I was going to make a real big deal out of it and try to make everybody laugh. And I hope everybody gets a kick out of it, because I am not a singer. But anyway, this is it, guys. Oh, wait a minute. I screwed it up. I'm trying to remember how I did that the other day, because I did it with me just on the screen and it didn't have that up there. How did I do that? I don't remember how I done it. Oh, yes, I do. That away, and then you hit. Nope. Nope, that ain't it either. Why is it not doing like I want? Okay, we'll just do it this way. I don't care. All right. And that volume is way too loud. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Tennessee, place where I was born and raised. Yes, I changed the words. Watching him too, Ross. You get a kick out of it when he gets upset. Yeehaw! 4, 6 long years. Been in trouble. The pleasure here on earth I found. In this world I'm bound to ramble. I was a little dance stuff, but I didn't have my hat free. Doing something different out there, guys. I wish I could remember how I done this earlier. Thank you, Laws. I'm gonna take it on the top man. Yes, fare thee well, oh true lover. Never expect to see you again. Oh, I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die on that train. Thank you, brother. At least they get that funny. You can bury me in sweet valley for many years where I may lay. And you may learn to love another while I'm speaking in my grave. Thank you, Laura. You only got a couple more minutes of punishment. Maybe you think I'm just a stranger. I bet you'll never see no more. There is one promise given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. All right, guys. Yeehaw! I think that'd have been a lot funnier if I'd have had my Bubba teeth and my hat and all that stuff. And I was going to do a little dance and stuff and goof off. But anyway, I hope everybody got a good kick out of that. Like I said, I was doing something different. Share, share, share. Corbin said, "Is that granddaddy singing?" Yes, grandson, it was. Oh, Lord. And let's see. I got to go back and find the comment again. Oh, Lazo said, "Greg Wayne, bravo, bravo." I'm going to put that up on the screen real quick. And this is for you, Lazo. It's one of these, here and over here. Like I said, it is all about having fun. And Brooks made a comment, and I'll put that up here. It says all about having fun with it, Greg Wayne. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was not trying to be seriously and honestly try to really sing because I can't. I've got a whole stack of stuff like that on my computer. On occasion, I will try to do something different. Next week, I am going to come back up and start back up on the wrestling thing probably. Then again, I may not. It depends on what happens this week. Anyway, PJ said, "Yeehaw." I guess you have how do you say hillbillies in Thailand? I guess you have them over there too. I guess. Like I said, I just tried to do something a little bit different. Al Tuttle said I should have been in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou." When I first saw that movie, Al, I thought it was like a really stupid movie. And as I started watching, and I recognized some of the characters and actors that were in there, and I was like, okay, and it started getting my interest, and I was like, this really ain't that bad. I mean, it's a pretty good movie. And I learned some things. And anyway, I liked the song that he did. As a matter of fact, I liked that whole scene. And that was the song. It was different. I'd not seen things like that. And it's got a little bluegrass touch to it. And I mean, I really liked it. I mean, so I downloaded it and I started practicing, and of course, my ears, I wear hearing aids, plus the headphones. When you see me push them in this way, I can actually hear myself a lot better as opposed to not getting it close. But anyway, yes, it is a very good movie. Brooks Tullis says it is a great movie. I have to agree. Anyway, guys, that is going to be about it for tonight. Been on here almost 50 minutes. Any more questions or anything else anybody would suggest? Did you enjoy the little video? I'm going to show that again. For those of you that may have missed it, I'm going to show you the video that I did make for Vicky one more time. I got to find it. That's not it. And that's not it. What happened to it? Did it go away? It looks like it went away. I'll have to reload it. Thank you, Laws. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I am going to show the video one more time. I got to reload it because it went away for some stupid reason. I don't know why, but it did. And that's not it. It is pictures. Then I got to find Vicky's folder, which is there. And then there's that. And then hit open. Okay. Bam. It should throw it up. I hope. Should have. Yes, it did. Okay, so for those that did miss the video that I made for Vicky, I am going to show it one more time, and then I'm going to close out the show and call it a night. So this is the video that I made for my lovely wife, Vicky.
I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, God, I need a favor. I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words. Swear I spend more Sundays drunk off my ass than I have in church. Hardcover King James, only been saving dust on the nightstand, and I don't know what to say by the time I fold my hands. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, but God, I need a favor. Amen. Amen. Yeah, I owe you more than one, and beggars can't be choosers. But I'll pay for all I've done, just please don't let me lose her. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, but God, I need a favor. Amen. 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 Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So tell me who the hell am I to expect the savior when I only talk to God if I need a favor? God, I need a favor. Amen. God, I need a favor. Whoa. Amen.
All right, got my microphone back on, and that was the video that I was talking about. Hope everybody out there enjoyed the show tonight. A little something different. Wasn't trying to get off the subject of wrestling and stuff, but I did want to do something different. Thank you, Brooks. Very cool, he says, Greg Wayne, and touching to anyone who's battled or currently battling cancer. Yes, it is. And Al Tuttle says, appreciate your openness and sharing with everyone. We'll definitely be continuing with prayers. Thank you very much. And I'm going to put Vicky's post back up here. She says, thank you everyone for the prayers. It means the world to us. I guess she was watching downstairs on the laptop. Like I said, if you have, just out of curiosity, shoot me an email, shoot me a messenger, whatever. If you have a song or something you want to hear me sing, or just to have fun with it, because I can't sing. But I've got a whole bunch of stuff. There's not too much that I can't get that ain't like a karaoke version. Also, got a guitar back over here in the corner, but I ain't real good at playing it. I may do something with that. May show artwork next week. I started on the one with the line behind and the woman warrior. If you happen to notice in the video, Vicky's shirt when she's standing there in front of West Cancer, it says warrior. So that's sort of where, when I found that picture, it's sort of like the lion represents me, and I'm standing behind her, and she's praying and with the sword, and she's the warrior. Very much a warrior, always has been, and hope she always will be. But anyway, we are going to get out of here. Like I said, if you have anything that you'd like to hear me sing or any suggestions for anything, just be sure you let me know next week. I may or may not do wrestling. I may come back up here and sing and just tell some jokes or something, or show some artwork, or may talk about Vicky some more. May talk about my family. You never know. May talk about work. Depends on what happens. It just, I like connecting with people. And again, until you go through it, you don't really know what to expect. It's tough. It's hard. If you have a loved one or your better half is dealing with a sickness or an illness, as if it's, cancer or whatever it may be, try to be understanding. They're going to be angry. They're going to blame you. And they're going to go through denial. And there's couple other stages too. But just be understanding. It's not as bad on you as you think it is, because they're the one that's actually suffering with the sickness. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. You can email me at gregwayne1, the number 1 at hotmail.com. You can catch the show on YouTube on Wayne's World at Greg Wayne. You can also watch it on Facebook quite naturally here at Greg Wayne. And you can watch it on Twitch and Twitter as well. Thank you very much, Brooks, for praying. And I know she appreciates it. And Al Tuttle says, have a great night, everybody. And we are going to get out of here, and we will see y'all again next Thursday night for Wayne's World at 7:00, guys. Hope everybody out there enjoyed the show. I hope to see everybody again, guys. See y'all later. Good night.